know what? I fear your acquaintance with Ms. Webber may prove problematic.
Let's just leave Elizabeth out of this.
I will if you will.
What does that mean?
Well, you see, love tends to make people sloppy. One night at pillow talk and all our secrets are revealed.
Reveal? I haven't revealed anything to Elizabeth.
Keep it that way. We wouldn't want Elizabeth or anyone else to suspect that you're working for me, would we? Not everyone in Port Charles would be happy with your connection to the infamous Jerry Jacks. The lovely Miss Webber would be troubled, to say the least, by our acquaintance. I mean, she has less than fond memories of me.
Well, she's never going to find out.
In my own defense, I was kinder to her than most of the hostages. I mean, I even offered to release her at one point, but, you know, it didn't work out. One thing led to another, and Elizabeth and her unborn child were caught in the explosion.
Wait, what explosion?
Oh, I could assure you, it was nothing like Dr. Scorpio's lab. The Metricord explosion was much larger, although not nearly as hot. No gas lines were involved. It's a miracle anyone survived. Ms. Webber had the advantage of being saved by Mr. Morgan.
Is there a point to this lecture, or...?
No, I'm just simply reminiscing. Doesn't it strike you, though, that things seem to come back to Jason Morgan for Ms. Webber? Doesn't it trouble you that your romantic rival is a professional killer?
No, I told you, I'm not about to discuss Elizabeth.
I thought I'd made it clear. I dictate the terms of our association.
Oh, as far as I'm concerned, our association is over. I've done everything you've asked of me, and now...
Yes, you're right. You're right. You've been very helpful about Robin Scorpio.
Now, you got what you wanted. We're done.
No. We're not done. We've just begun. You see, I have some big plans for Port Charles, and I require your assistance. You know, I was always mystified when Jax decided to settle here. But you see, my little brother always leads with his heart. He was always moving here for one woman or another. And then I came to realize that the city has its charms.
Oh, you stay as long as you like, Jerry. Just leave me out of it.
You know, Port Charles is endlessly amusing with its risks and hazards, if you're into that sort of thing. Which leads me to, once again, talk about your Mr. Morgan.
He's not my Mr. Nothing.
Oh, forgive me. Yes, Elizabeth's Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, you're implying that there's a relationship
you see,
there
I
that doesn't
tried
exist.
and failed to kill Jason Morgan several times. And I'm very confident that one of these days I'll get it right. In the meantime, his presence here raises the stakes, and he's not the only one. His lord and master, Sonny Corinthos, and Luke Spencer and other players, and including Anna Devane, who has a formidable reputation in espionage circles.
How does Robin's mother have anything to do with this?
Well, suffice it to say that there are some few challenges that lay ahead. But the payoff promises to be very worth it.
What are you dragging me into, Jerry?
You'll see.
Why would you kill him?
Haven't I done enough? You know, I faked Robin's death. I helped you get her out of the country. What more do you want?
You see, Dr. Scorpio Drake's apparent demise was a means to an end, and there's plenty more to come.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested, Jerry. After what you had me do to Robin and her husband, I'm done.
Oh, come on, don't be naive. You're in too deep, there's no way out.
Yeah, well, I'll go to the authorities and tell them everything. You know, I'll explain that Robin is still alive, and I'll tell them where you sent her in Switzerland, and they will throw you in prison, where you belong.
Really? No one's ever managed to do that, boy. Let's explore your proposal, shall we? Dr. Keenan, you unburden yourself. Robin is located in her Swiss retreat. Joy abounds for the Scorpio Drake clan. Meanwhile, you stand trial for kidnapping, arson, other offenses. You're declared guilty very quickly because you are very guilty indeed. And then you are whisked off to prison.
Well, you'd be in prison as well.
No, you are the psychiatrist that got Robin into Ferncliff. You arranged for her transfer to Switzerland. Don't you remember? Nothing of what happened is related to me, apart from your questionable word. You will take the fall, not I. So, ask yourself, Are you willing to sacrifice everything you've worked for? Your position in the society, your career, and your precious Elizabeth? Are you?
If Elizabeth found out what I've done, she'd never speak to me again. No, I'd lose everything. My career, my freedom. But if I keep doing your bidding, I'll lose more, you know, I'll lose my self-respect.
Oh, you're not going to start droning on about morals and ethics, are you?
I'm not like you, Jerry. You know, I still have to look at myself in the mirror.
Now, would you like to do that in the comfort of your home or standing in line in a prison lavatory? You see, you'll need a protector in there because you don't have the requisite skills to survive on your own.
Well, maybe I'm willing to take my chances.
But I have a more pleasant alternative. Keep your mouth shut and do what you're told.
And if I refuse?
You won't. Dr. Keenan. What am I going to do with you? I don't like you very much, Dr. Keenan. Hypocrites are tedious. And your hands are as dirty as mine, or close enough. One way or another, you won't have to deal with me much longer.
Jerry, where are you?
I'm right here.
What do you want?
Punctuality to start. My operations depend on split-second timing. Those who can't keep up will be quickly eliminated.
You know I have responsibilities at the hospital.
Oh, you do? And how is the delightful Nurse Webber today?
Elizabeth has nothing to do with this.
Of course she does. You're determined to try to protect her, aren't you? You know, for a psychiatrist, you have an unfortunate tendency to give away exactly what you're thinking, which makes things considerably easier for me. I hope you're a little more guarded with your patients.
You want?
For you to do what you're told. I don't have time for guilty conscience, okay? Good. You see, you're a necessary evil, Dr. Keenan. If it weren't for you, I would never have managed to kidnap sweet Robin and fake her death.
Oh, you're not the one who had to treat her grieving husband. He's suffering for no reason.
Oh, that's an excellent reason, on the contrary. See, Robin was a necessary element in a crucial transaction.
Transaction? She's a human being, a wife, a mother, a daughter, not a chess piece in your game.
Everyone is a chess piece.
Well, she's an innocent woman.
You see, in my experience, the innocent are the ones who suffer the most. Their defenses are limited and they're easy to manipulate.
Well, some would see that as a reason to show compassion.
Oh, come on. Your compassion is extremely selective. Not everyone qualifies as a recipient, do they? Now, we're just wasting time, and as I told you, we have work to do.
Well, I refuse to harm another innocent person.
Bloody hell, there's that word again. Well, I suppose you have to draw the line somewhere, but if innocence is where you draw yours, you'll be very pleased with your next assignment.
As much as I'd like to think that I uncovered your...
Carla Jacks.
Yes, my erstwhile sister-in-law. She's a formidable woman, mercurial, impulsive, and a perpetual thorn in my side.
What do you expect me to do? Fake her death as well? And make all the people who love her suffer as Robin's family has?
Well, if Carly were to die under suspicious circumstances, my little brother might object. Still, I'm tempted if there were enough money involved. But in the absence of a compelling financial motive, I don't think there's any reason to kidnap her.
Then what? Well, what do you want me to do to Carly? No, absolutely not. I'm not doing it.
You don't have a choice, or very much time. I want...
This is wrong. You know that?
Well, you know, most things are wrong from someone's perspective and right from someone else's. This has to be done, and you're going to do it, if for no other reason than to save your skin. So from that point of view, it's the absolutely right thing to do. See how that works?
You're a psychopath.
Oh.
You know that?
Hardly an original observation. Now, move along, Doctor. Your task awaits you. Go.
You're at it, Marvin.
Now for a much more pleasant subject. Dear Alexis, I wonder if you've missed me. Oh, don't worry. We'll be reunited soon.
Hello?
Hola, mis days. This is Hernando.
Our team responded to an alarm in Windermere.
Oh, really? How bad is it?
Well, it doesn't seem to be anything missing, but we need the honor to do a walkthrough. Can you come to
The house.
Now?
Why, you have so many beautiful.
beautiful things? I'd hate for anything to be taken.
Hello? Hello? Hernando, it's Alexis Davis. You called?
Hello, Alexis.